Hey guys, it's Denali. How's it going? Today I'm back with another video and I actually have a coffee, so maybe this is one of my coffee chats again. Usually on Mondays or earlier in the week, I post a haul. As you can see, there's a bunch of stuff that I've recently thrifted behind me, so that's actually something I'm going to be working on this week. One of my last bins trips was about 150 pounds of inventory. So yeah, it's going to be a little bit of a project. I've been processing it and cleaning it. So in the meantime, I wanted to check in with another video, and this one is kind of a Monday morning or early in the week motivation video for you. This past weekend, I was on TikTok, scrolling on there as you do, and I came across a video from a creator that I follow. I believe his name is JT Barnett, and I'll link it down in the description down below so you can go check out his account if you're interested. But I was watching a video of his and he was talking about the idea of I get to do this. So what does that mean? It's really a statement that you're going to attach to the things that you get to do. And the thing he was talking about in the video was changing your mindset of looking at I have to do this and switching it to I get to do this. So let's talk about some examples that I was thinking about. It really clicked with me, and I'm sure it's a concept that we've all heard before, but I'm in the school of thought where I kind of like having things repeated to me after a period of time. You kind of fall out of routines, and so I think that gentle reminder of, hey, back on track in this way of thinking can be helpful. For me, I think a lot of times that I'll fall into the trap of saying I have to do this in regards to everyday tasks. You know, in terms of my business, and I'm a reseller, I'm sure you're watching this channel because you're a reseller in some capacity, but I will find myself saying, you know, today I have to do shipping. It's early in the week. I've got a ton of orders. I have to do shipping. Or I might say, oh, there's a huge death pile of clothing. I have to photograph these items, or I have to list these items. Or perhaps you have an office space or an area of your home that's messy and unorganized where you keep your inventory, whatever the case might be, and you might say, I have to work on straightening up this area or organizing this area. And I think when we do that, when we use the I have to statement, it turns into something that's almost like a punishment in a way, right? It's a chore, it's a punishment, it's not something that we look forward to. Now, when I think of things that we would look forward to, let's think of, I don't know, a vacation to the Bahamas. Nobody's saying I have to go to the Bahamas, or there's probably a small percentage of people, right? I would probably be saying, I get to go to the Bahamas. I'm so excited about it. This is my vacation. I'm looking forward to it. What an exciting trip this is going to be. And by doing that, right, you know, it's not a punishment. It's something we look forward to. It feels like something we've earned. And so that's where this challenge kind of comes in and is saying, can you shift that and take these tasks that you have to get done every day, and can you say, I get to do this? I think it's also important to give meaning behind it and give it power as to why it's not a punishment. So for instance, thinking about shipping, I get to do shipping. Now, what would be the meaning or importance behind that? Well, you have items to ship. People bought stuff from you. You have customers. That's amazing. Whether it's one package or 100 packages, how exciting is that? You made a sale, you made money, you made somebody happy. They're getting this item that maybe they've been looking for a long time, or they're going to wear to their prom or a wedding or somebody's baby shower, whatever the case is, if it's clothing. So give it that meaning. All of a sudden, maybe it's a little bit less painful. Or take photographing, for instance. Instead of saying, I have to photograph this death pile of clothing, maybe shift it and say, I get to photograph this death pile of clothing. Maybe call it a money pile instead. I get to photograph these items, and how awesome is it that I have this pile of great inventory to list. I don't have to go out of my house and use gas, which is expensive right now. I have all these items right here that I could list. How awesome is that I get to do this? Or I'm then going to get to list these items. How awesome is it that I have inventory to list? Again, shifting it there. Lastly, you know, I brought up that example of having your office space. You need to clean it up. You need to organize it. Maybe you need to redo something in your inventory, or just do an inventory check. Again, I get to do inventory. I get to clean up my office space today. I know that one seems really weird to say, but think about it. If you have even a small area of your home or a room in your home that you get to organize. Like, that's pretty cool. You have this spot in your home that's dedicated to you and your business or your hobby or whatever it is, and you get to work on organizing that space. Because think about it. You were probably once in a place in your life where you wished you could have been doing the thing that you're doing right now, which again, I love that mindset shift. Now that death pile might look annoying and frustrating, but a year ago, 2 years ago, this wasn't something you were doing. It's something you thought about doing, or maybe you were just dipping your toe into doing, and look how far you've come. You're a great thrifter now. You've got this great money pile of clothing. You've got 10 items to ship out today, whereas when you first started, you had 0. So again, kind of that shift in your brain. And I'm curious if this is something that you guys do. It's a very simple approach, but I find that it can work for me, right? I love these like little simple mindset shifts that we can do. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of it. There's a book and just a principle called the 5-second rule by the author Mel Robbins. You don't even have to read the whole book or listen to the whole book on Audible to really understand the concept. And the concept is taking 5 seconds, and if there's something painful that you don't want to do, you count down from 5, and once you get to 1 or 0, right, you get up and you start doing the thing. And oftentimes it's not starting and continuing to not start that's the problem for many of us. So counting down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then saying, I get to do this, might be the thing that helps you out today or this week for that matter. I'm filming this on a Monday, so of course I'm referencing everything to Monday and the start of the week. But that's what I'm going to focus on today. I have this full car of clothing as well as too many tasks that need to get done. But the cool thing is I get to do these tasks. And when I first started this job, and I went full-time in July of 2017. I never thought that I would be here with a car full of amazing inventory, going into my warehouse to go work on a number of different projects for the week. I get to do this because I built all of this, which is really exciting. And so I hope that you can have that mindset shift for yourself today. Think small, work small on these little things. I get to do this, and I hope it helps you, I don't know, get over that little hump you may have been facing. So anyway, I hope you all are doing well, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.